Okay, what's going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I had to do some minor... Maybe I have to do some more major audio checking. Anyway, here we are, back at it with some ZA. I have my AC going in the background, if you can hear that. I might turn it off, I don't know. But, excuse me. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna do primarily just the PvP today. Might do some other stuff too, like the Garchomp thing. But let's go ahead and check things out. First things first. Alright, here we go. The season has ended. Boom, there we are. Now that a new season has begun, you'll be assigned a new rank. Now, let's go ahead and go over this really quick, because this season is pretty different from the others. If we check the rules, you can see the drift on my controller, as always. Earn plenty of Mega Shards, blah blah blah, whatever. Those are rewards. Battle format. Only Pokemon with Mega Evolutions that were newly discovered in Lumiose City or Hyperspace Lumiose may be registered to your battle team. No more than one Pokemon with the same Pokedex number may be used. Lumiose Pokemon number 3, 6, 9, blah 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 are eligible to participate. Hyperspace Pokedex of the same numbers are eligible to participate. For Lumiose Pokedex number 39, only Eternal Flower Floette is eligible. For Lumiose Pokedex number 54, Alolan Raichu is not eligible. So right there, we are seeing that Pokemon are allowed to hold Mega Stones that were newly discovered in Lumiose City or Hyperspace. No other held items! Oh, I didn't know that part! Okay, so that means the team that I was working with is gonna be a little bit different. So strictly speaking, it's Megas only. Let's see what the promotion rewards are. Mega Shards. Actually, there's no Pokeballs here. We're not even getting Pokeballs? Wow. Season rewards. It's just... Alright, so we're just doing this for funsies, I guess. Yeah, not even any specialty Pokeballs included. But I mean, considering I've already done all the other seasons, like, I might as well go for it, right? That's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, so... basically, our pool is extremely limited. There are some legendaries allowed, there are some mythicals allowed. But for the most part, our pool is pretty damn slim. Now, I saw this when I was laying in bed the other night, and I was kind of questioning, like, okay, what is the list of Pokemon fully, and what can I use? And if you're wondering, the full list is on Cerebi and probably some other sources at this point too. But I've actually gone ahead and gotten the rough for all the Pokemon I want to use. So this is who we're going to be sticking with. Well, right box. So first things first, the boxes that I still have not gone through and organized. We're of course going to be sticking with Scolipede. Scolipede does have a Mega, so it's perfectly fine to use, and I want those Bug and Poison titles. So, I mean, of course I was going to end up using this. Now, as for the other ones, the other two Pokemon that I'll be using are going to be Baxcalibur and Lucario. I chose them mostly because... I guess we'll choose the guys, and we'll have a team of full guys. No girls allowed, fuck it. But I chose these two after, quite frankly, not much thought. I was looking through the list of Pokemon, and I just couldn't help but think, gee, anything that uses ice and ground is still going to be meta. I mean, Garchomp is still around, so like I'll just pull up the list really quick. We're not gonna look at the full list, but I'm gonna briefly prattle off some of the bigger Pokemon that are gonna be around. So like we saw Raichu one time last time, not a big deal. Mega Clefable's been around. Starmie could be around not as a Mega, but as a dual screener still. Dragonite could be around. Feraligatr, of course. Skarmory. I mean, already half of the Pokemon, most of the Pokemon I've listed are part flying or weak to ice in some capacity. Or neutral to it. Staraptor we probably won't see. Garchomp. I mean, Tier King Garchomp is still around. Lucario's still around. Lucario's always been kind of a little underrated pick. Heatran. Heatran is super weak to ground. Darkrai, which using Lucario should be a good deterrent for Darkrai. Emboar, ground. Excadrill, ground. Scrafty, we probably won't see. Electros, we might see. People do seem to like their charge Ampharos. Regardless, also ironic given that Electros is supposed to have Levitate. Regardless, the token electric type is still going to be weak to ground. Shocker. Chandelure we've seen before, weak to ground. Golurt could show up, but it's weak to ice. Chestnut could show up, I doubt it. Delphox or Greninja are both relatively common, but Greninja is too frail in general, and Delphox is weak to ground. Eternal Flower Floette. Probably not going to see. Meowstic, probably not going to see. Barbaracle, if we do see, it's still weak to ground. Dragalge, weak to ground. Zygarde, weak to ice severely. Token Point, I did think about using Crabominable. But I chose Baxcalibur because of its pseudo-legend status and the fact that it'll just have 600 BST. So I feel like Baxcalibur is going to be what we end up relying on this time. Even though Crabominable might have had some good roll compaction there. I feel like these two are going to do really well, ultimately. I doubt we're going to see Golisopod, but that'd be cool. Golisopod's fucking tough. Drampo weak to ice. Magearna. Magearna is tough, but it is still weak to ground. That being said, Magearna is probably the biggest check to my team because of its fairy typing. Steel Fairy is just an amazing typing. Zeraora weak to ground. Phalanx, I don't think I have to worry about. The rest of them, I don't think I'll really have to worry about except for Mirrored Baxcalibur. Hey Moza, what's up, dude? Prince Roy, I cannot use Goldango for this. You strictly speaking have to use Pokemon that have Megas introduced as of this game. Yeah, I was just saying it has a 4x weakness to ground. Basically what I was saying was that the combination of ground and ice will basically soft counter the majority of the eligible Pokemon. And some of the more niche ones that might not, like, we'll probably end up seeing Darkrai, of course. Lucario with the stab fighting move will put that thing down. Golisopod the GOAT. Honestly, dude, I thought about using Golisopod for this. But I don't know if it has the immediacy that I need. Or, I mean, I guess I could use Golisopod instead of Lucario. If Lucario ends up not working, I have a couple other options. The problem is that Lucario has been the only other Pokemon, I think, that can have ice ground coverage. The idea basically is to, and if you haven't seen my other two Pokemon before, the Metagross and Gyarados that I have here have pretty similar movesets. And, I mean, you can see Earthquake Ice move right there. And those have been amazing. Lucario is the only other Pokemon to get Earthquake / Ice move. And so that's why I wanted to use it. Because it pretty much has the coverage. As an aside, Lucario also has a lot of just coverage in general that I think will be amazing. The thing is, I went ahead and caught those two, but I haven't actually EV'd them at all. I wanted to take a look and see how I EV'd these two before I did that, because knowing what I do now about, you know, how speed works, this Lucario that I made forever ago is not gonna be good. Also, these Pokemon, these three down here, don't have any bottle caps or anything. I also like the size of alpha Pokemon, and so I wanted to use them more for their size. So, even though I think they're technically a little bit worse, I think the size is pretty nice. Either way, yeah, I wanted to go ahead and take a look and see exactly... Because I can also see what speeds they hit. Which is kind of important. So I am going to be away from chat for Minoto. I can't fucking read that. Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit, dude! Anonymous with the 70? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Holy shit. Dude, thank you so much, whoever that was. Fucking Christ. Dude, the support has been amazing. I've had kind of a rough year so far, especially with my employment too, so thank you guys sincerely for showing up and stuff, but I mean, you know, the guys that don't know, I mean, you guys get the +1. Seriously, thanks a ton. Thanks a mil, even. Cannot even put into words. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the move cooldown calculator, excuse me. I haven't exactly decided on full move sets. I should probably do that first, shouldn't I? Because that'll dictate how much speed I actually want. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you again. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what moveset I want to have for these guys. I'm just gonna ditch these guys over here for a moment and throw these two on the team. And I guess we'll evolve Baxcalibur or Arctibax into Baxcalibur since we're here. By the way, how's the audio and everything, folks? Okay, so, something I wanted to do first is I need to see exactly what these two's move pools are. Because, Baxcalibur, for one, has several ice moves that I can use. And I'm gonna need to figure out which one I want to use the most. Let's start with Lucario. Lucario should be the easiest to build. Oh, we do actually have extra options from the DLC, that's right. Where the hell EQ? Alright, so EQ, okay, so we have EQ, Ice Punch. I've thought about using E-Speed. E-Speed is an amazing move, as we know. I also have varying options in my fighting stab. Let's take a look. Can I... Okay, I can't do that. I'm quickly going to go over the fighting stab that I have access to, physically, I should say. I'm not going to use Special Lucario. Even though Lucario could mix well, we just know that physical is king in this game. Yeah, let's take a look at the physical move pool that we have for fighting moves for Lucario. Rock Smash. Close Combat is, of course, the first big one. Brick Break, which... Oh, I was looking at Bulk Up. Yeah, Brick Break doesn't have nearly as much wind-up. We know that Close Combat has a good, like, second of wind-up or so. But it does have an AoE, which is really nice. We do have access to power-up punch. That's just not really what I'm looking for. What else do we have here? It does also get Swords Dance. If I really wanted to like try and go crazy with it, I could SD up. I don't think that's worth it, but it could. Facade, or not Facade, Low Sweep is interesting because it does lower movement speed. Circle Throw, Drain Punch. I mean, I feel like I was always going to choose Close Combat. I don't think that's really up for debate for me. Just because, I mean, it's not as immediate, but it's so freaking strong. I definitely think we're going to throw Close Combat on. As for the last move, I'm not really sure what I want from Lucario, honestly. I accidentally closed the tab that had the list of Pokemon that are allowed in this season. Has anybody played the PvP this season? Does anybody know like what people are using by chance? Do I need to worry about fire or grass types, excuse me? That is the question. Because I do have Blaze Kick as coverage, which I love Blaze Kick personally. It's one of my favorite moves. Blaze Kick could cover Skarmory actually. Skarmory would be dangerous, especially with that Jill run. Could cover Frostlass. Embor's kind of a toughie. Looking at Embor, actually, just on the rough concept of this team, Embor kind of soft counter is what I'm going for. I don't think I get anything either that I would really want to use necessarily against Embor. I could also go for like, nah, Dragon Attack doesn't seem very good. I could do Swords Dance instead of V-Speed. That might not be bad. Do I get anything like T-Punch? I do get T-Punch. Thunder Punch could help against... Yeah, Thunder Punch is just kind of coverage. And I don't know if it's very good coverage either. I think, you know what? Because I can't use items other than Mega Stones, having Swords Dance is going to be important. I'll test the item thing too before I go in. But I think this is going to be our Lucario. As for Baxcalibur, are there any moves it gets from level up that I can't get at this point? It gets Ice Hammer at 65. So let's go ahead and level it up really quick. Because I do want to test and see, I do want to test and see what ice move I'll want to end up running. Okay, excuse me. Again, of course, this is going to be physical. Baxcalibur has a decent ice move pool, but we're not exactly looking for that. Also gets Dig, which is interesting, but I don't think I have any desire to use it at all. Let's see. As for physical Ice Stab, Ice Skull Crash, Ice Hammer. We do got Ice Fang. I don't really have to test Ice Fang, I don't think. Does get Ice Shard. Ice Shard has some range, and it is a priority move. It also gets Stab, which could make it kind of interesting. Let's see... Let's see what that looks like. Are there any other physical ice moves that we get? There is Icicle Spear, but Icicle Spear is like a spread move. I don't think that's really gonna be good. Damn, he big! That's about what I thought Excalibur should look like to begin with, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's take a look at Ice Skull Crash. Let's take a look at Ice Hammer. Ice Hammer does have the drawback of reducing speed. And for a while, it looks like, too. Yeah, Ice Shard kind of spits on him, so that's pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be Ice Skull Crash, honestly. It doesn't have too big of a wind-up. It has about a half a second, and it just drops right on him. Ice Hammer is stronger, but that speed reduction is pretty painful, honestly. Alright, so this is going to be what I end up... You know, that's the rough, is Earthquake, Icicle Crash. I don't know what else I'll use. I've thought about putting Dragon Stab on. Originally, I thought I was going to use a secondary Ice Stab. But given what we just saw, I think having Dragon is going to be a little bit better for anything that might resist. Or not resist, but for anything that might live Icicle Crash. Like, actually, Garchomp can't use Yache Berry. So, I'm probably not going to need Dragon Stab, actually, for that. What I will need is more coverage and some sort of boosting move, I think. Baxcalibur being the fucking sword dragon has to have access to swords, right? Indeed it does. It definitely does. The question now is... Do I just want to copy what I've got going on? Because, I mean, we just saw... Yeah, right there it has Brick Break. What other fighting stab do I... Or not, stab. What other fighting moves do I have access to? I could throw Ice Shard on. Swords Dance Ice Shard could actually get some good picks. Here's a better question. Do I need fighting? As it stands right now, what do I fear? Interestingly enough, Scolipede also does have some nice coverage to round out this team too. Like for, oh, you know what? I wanted to look at Lucario. Does Lucario get Iron Head? I'm pretty sure it does, doesn't it? No, that was the problem I had with it before. Why doesn't Lucario get Iron Head? A Steel move, though. Steel could be pretty nice. For any fairy types. I mean, we're gonna have Floette, Clefable. What other ones? Magearna? Ooh, Magearna could be scary, actually. I'm not really gonna have anything for Magearna. Steel Fairy is just such a strong typing that it's really tough to have something in tow for it. Ultimately, going back to this list, I don't think I necessarily need fighting coverage for Baxcalibur. What it's got going on with ground and a stab ice move is kind of more than enough. I could throw on Dragon Claw just as a strong stab move. That could be pretty cool. And again, I could also run SD, but let me see what else we could run here. This fucker gets Iron Head. Yeah, alright. Lucario, the Steel type, doesn't get Iron Head, but Baxcalibur sure does. Hashtag blessed, man. Okay. So I could do Swords Dance. If I wanted to, I could do something like this. This could be decent. I don't really think Iron Head's gonna bring a ton to the table. It's coverage for fairies, which is nice, but there's only 2 fairies, and I don't think I really have to worry about them that much. Interesting is that it also does cover opposing ice, which is what, Carbonable, Baxcalibur itself. It gives us something neutral against Magearna, which is nice. Let's see what else we have. We have Zen Headbutt, which Psychic isn't very good coverage. Outrage, Facade, False Swipe, which, you know, would be amazing to use. Scale Shot could be interesting. Scale Shot is sort of like Rock Blast from the description. It shoots out 5 volleys of single hits. Basically the exact opposite of Icicle Spear. And that will increase movement speed. It lowers defense but increases movement speed. That could be interesting to play with. I think this is going to be our moveset. Learn that there's a DS port of RE1 that looks pretty cool and has some exclusive content. I learned about that port like last week, actually, Bene. Yeah, I actually learned about that just the other day myself, and I think that's fascinating. Okay, so we're gonna stick with this as the rough. I think that Swords Dance, EQ, Ice Move is pretty solid overall. Close Combat has fun coverage. Iron Head has solid coverage for Baxcalibur. Let's go ahead and spec and see exactly what we're dealing with here. We're gonna look at Baxcalibur first because I'm most interested in its move pool. Also, my fucking eyes hurt so bad. Not like eye strain, but like for the past few days, my eyes like kind of on the inside where they kind of like meet where your nose is. I don't know what that specific spot is called. It's just been like aching. Okay, so let's see. Swords Dance has a bit of cooldown time, but everything else is pretty solid. Let's go ahead and take a look. So SD, I can't do this like I can on Showdown, which is obnoxious. Earthquake. Ice Skull Crash. And Iron Head. Okay, so these are our 4 moves. Should I be showing this off? Maybe I should be showing this off. I think just so you guys get an idea of what I'm doing here, Let me go ahead and show this off. I did this before when I was making my first team, but I might as well do the same thing here. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look-see here. These are 4 moves. These are our EVs. I haven't decided exactly on the nature I want us to have. I guess we just go adamant, right? Like, why not? Okay, so we can see right here, these are our cooldowns with 0 EVs. Can I see our rough stats as is? I can't see a numerical on our stats, which is stupid. Alright, so let's go ahead and see exactly what we're working with as far as speed tiers goes. So let's obviously go to 252 and just see what's up. So at 252, that'll drop us by, what is that, a full second? Okay, so let's move back from this. Let's go ahead and go to... Let's go to 200. 4.25. So if I wanted to boost this up and drop my controller... should probably not have it in my lap. If I wanted to get us to 4 seconds... Okay, so there we go. We can already see right there. If I wanted to get this down to its final cooldown value, the extra 32 EVs would be completely wasted. But we already know that having faster cooldown is not enough, right? Like, we are already capital A aware on that part. So let's see. I can't see exactly what our... I can't see exactly what our stats are going to be, which is really obnoxious. Baxcalibur has an insane attack stat, though. Like, I could absolutely, especially with SD, I could absolutely reduce some attack investment for HP. Let's go ahead and hit the rough and see what does 150 look like. 150 does bring us to 4.5. And if I wanted to keep that... Look at this. Half a second cooldown? If you guys aren't aware, half a second cooldown... Still not... Okay, so there it is. At 100 EVs, we get the half-second cooldown. Which means that for half a second, it costs more than double 100 EVs. So we know that we're pretty much going to stick with that, so we get a little bit extra cooldown. Now, I can pretty much safely, fully invest in bulk. I have 410 EVs remaining. I could pretty safely... like... Oh my god, that gives me so many more EVs to play around with. That gives me so many EVs to play around with, knowing that I only need 100. And realistically speaking, I don't need to invest in special defense at all. I'm not capturing my mouse. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't need to invest in special defense almost at all. For the most part, I mean, like, yeah, I am gonna face some special attackers, but for the most part, we already know that it's all physical. So if I just do full send 252 and attack, I could do the rest in HP. I don't know if that's a good idea. However, I can't deny that Baxcalibur is going to annihilate whatever it comes into contact with. Do I want to do that? Is that worth considering? Because, like, I don't have the luxury of Steel's defensive typing. I could also swap it. Nah, because after a certain point, like, HP is diminishing. After a certain point, you definitely want more bulk. I can run with this as a rough. We can see exactly what Baxcalibur's stats are going to be like and compare them to Metagross's. For now, it's good to know. I should actually open up a notepad too. For now, it's just good to know that Baxcalibur only needs 100. Let's go ahead now and take a look at Lucario. I'm not tabbed in. There we go. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay. Oh, actually, I do need to have this down so I can see exactly what our moveset is. It's, actually, I don't need to see. I remember it. Okay, let's go ahead and throw these up. So, we've got Swords Dance. Earthquake. Ice Punch. And Close Combat. Which I could swap out for Brick Break. Considering that we will have Stab. Stab will help make up for Close Combat a lot, actually. Also, we can see right here, Lucario's speed. He already won't need very much. Let's go to 100. That'll take off the second. Let's see, will I need... I can actually, because Lucario has so much more base speed, I can invest so much less to get the extra half second. $76 is where it cuts off. Wait, am I bugging? Yeah, okay, so we only need 76 to get the extra half second. Now, here's the thing about Lucario, is that Lucario is kind of a glass canoe. And is very prone to dying. I don't know if investing so much in its defenses is going to be really worth it. I could actually invest in its speed. And just try and get some kills faster. I don't think that's going to be very worth it. I think 76 is really all we need to worry about. Again, with an adamant nature, I mean, like, why wouldn't it be? And we still have 182 EVs. Like, what if I just went bonkers with it? No, that's not. Cool glitchy number. Okay, so 76, not 72. I really think that's all we're gonna need. I think the rest of the stats we can kind of figure out, but yeah, as for the rest, I mean, we see everything we need to see, you know? No shot, Viper. Oh my god, Viper, are you in the chat right now? No shot, the guy told me it's for Pokopia. That's fucking amazing. Is it actually for Pokopia? Am I about to go out and buy it? Oh shit. Alright, let's go to a Pokemon Center real quick. Yeah, I'm interested in the Dino Crisis Sports too, actually, Pichu. Okay, so first... I actually don't need any Kerbos, that's awesome. Physical is sold out everywhere. I mean, physical is also just a key card, so... Is it really physical if it's a key card? Like, let's keep it a buck. You know what, chat? While I'm EVing, how do you guys... What is your guys' stance, your opinion on the key card stuff? Are key cards good? Are they bad? Okay, so those are our EVs. Actually, what I want to do... I guess these stats aren't really going to reflect exactly what we're looking at here. Let me go ahead... I'm going to use a calculator to see exactly what my stats reach. Let me go and check against Metagross to understand the bulk that we're working with. Or rather, the lack thereof. Metagross did not... Actually, now that I'm looking at this, neither Metagross nor Gyarados had any bulk investment. It was strictly just HP. Which I guess is fine. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that, per se. Metagross's attack is also maxed. Gyarados's is not. But I also gave Gyarados a life orb to compensate for that. I really think just because of the no held item thing, going raw attack and then HP again might just be the move. Because Lucario's too frail, and Baxcalibur has pretty decent natural bulk. I'm gonna look at specifically, and I don't know exactly what Metagross's EVs are, but I want to see kind of what we're capping at as far as level 50 goes. We are Adamant Nature. So 252 attack at whoops, that's not correct. 252 attack. So Metagross is hitting 205 attack with that defense stat doesn't make any sense. I guess it is 14 levels. That would make up quite a bit of stats. Okay, so it looks like we're sitting at 205 attack. When it comes to that. Yeah, ultimately, you know what, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking I'm just gonna go HP attack. We just full send it in attack and then dump the rest in HP and we call it good. I could take a different approach, like, let me... God, Baxcalibur stats are so good. Just 115 raw is amazing. Yeah, I agree with you, Pichu, honestly. No, that's a good strat, Benny. Honestly, I mean, I've been trying to not buy any games too, mostly just because I'm fucking broke as hell. But yeah, no, I think it's I think that key cards are kind of fucking stupid, honestly. Wow, Lucario actually loses attack when it megas into Lucario Z. That's fascinating. I mean, I know it's supposed to be the special attacking variant, but wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, Lucario's, just because of how glassy it is, it's just gonna be full send attack and then dump the rest into HP. Baxcalibur can do something a little bit different if I really wanted to, but I think just with how things are, having more HP is just going to be nicer overall. Some Pokemon, like Excadrill, that'll get access to SD, I might have to worry about, but I don't think too much. Okay, let me go ahead and see. Oh boy. While we're here, let's go ahead and use Seeds of Mastery. I don't exactly foresee me using plus move Swords Dance, but... I ended up picking up, I think the only game that I've picked up this year has been the Switch version of Genesis Noir, because the collector's edition or whatever, the special edition, was really cheap at some point. And it was on my birthday, and I was like, hey, you know what, that sounds cool, why not? Okay, I need quick paper. Well, it doesn't get quicker than that. Oh, you got the Barman collection? Dude, Benny, how is it? I want to pick up the physical of that so damn bad. Like, insanely bad. What am I doing? Holy shit. Do I have... Okay. Fuck! I forgot about the... I'm just gonna re-EV the HP. While I'm here. Oh, nice, Pichu. Parallel is awesome. I've only used it for 64 stuff, but damn is Parallel good. Do I have 160? I don't fucking care. Alright, there we go. They're nice and EV'd. God damn, 279 attack at level 65 is monstrous. Defenses aren't good. Let's go ahead and see. I can actually see what our EVs are. Or rather, I can see what our stats are going to be at level 50. Excalibur at level 50. It's got 252. It's got 100. Which means it should have 152. Which means I wasted some EVs, but whatever. Adamant. And I put those in the wrong slots. Whoops. Okay. So at level 50, we should have 216 attack. That's insane. 209 HP, which is pretty damn solid. 112 and 106 defenses. Those aren't very good, admittedly. I definitely could take some of the HP investment in Excalibur and put it in defense. That might be better. Because it has so much base HP already. That was pretty tough, though. Alright. Just for shits and gigs. Let's see if I actually am stuck with only Mega Stones. Because if they tee fucked up, items, held items would be a lot better. Okay, scope lens, lefties. Oh god. Alright, that'd be it. Natures are correct. Well, let's see. Natures are correct. EVs are maxed. Which is interesting because they weren't maxed on Gyarados and... Oh, for the 510, right, Doi. Those are good. Moves are all plussed. Oh. How the hell do you do this again? Okay, hang on a second. I guess Octobax are on the team for a moment. Alright, there we go. Everything's adamant. Everything's good to go. Now we go ahead and see. Handheld item. There it is. Simple as. Alright, so... Chimichite? I want a chimichanga, not gonna lie. Fucking type order, name order, fuck it. Baxcalibrite. I'm interested if Lucario is going to be able to hold... Actually, what am I doing? Oh, I have to change it here. Okay. Can I use normal Lucarionite? Or do I have to use Lucarionite Z? God damn it. Well, I mean, that means functionally Lucario is just not going to be holding an item. Because there is no point to it Mega Evolving. It'll actually lose base stats and attack anyway. You guys know there's different kinds of material they use in different boba? The stuff in the drink I've got is called QQ. That shit's good. Alright, this is going to be the team. For this season, we're going to see how this works. We're going to see if it works. And, yeah, let's see what happens. So we're going to lead with Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is definitely our Metagross replacement. We'll set up turn one. We'll set up Swords Dance, and we'll see how things go. I'm really not going to be megaing unless it's convenient. I think that just using a plus move is going to be better. But let's see. Mega Chimecha is pretty cool, honestly. I actually really like Mega Chimecha. Chestnut, Lucario. Ooh. Gotcha, bitch! Where was the close combat? There was nothing combative about that. He walked up and I died. Ooh, that's rough. Perfect. Alright, this is the matchup I wanted. Interesting. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm living. Oh, I'm dead. What was that? Did Zygarde use Solar Beam? What the fuck was that? Wow, that's all that did? Dude, Chestnut's tough. I believe. Worth it. Oof! Lucario barely lived. Oh, that's what that was. Core Enforcer. Yeah, he enforced the core alright. We've got a minute. Let's see what a Swords Dance. Oh my fucking god. Why did I let that happen? I'm not really sure why I let that happen. That was bizarre. Okay. Nice. Alright, we come out on top. Interesting first match. Wow. My oh my, was that an interesting match. Wow, that was a lot of points I didn't get. I mean, look at that. I got first, I only got 120. What the fuck kind of shit is that? I did get a level ball though, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so Chestnut is fucking tanky. Mega Chestnut's got base 172 defense. Oh my god. I just realized what that was a picture of. Okay, Absol, Emboar, and then Golisopod. Bye-bye. Oh my god, what a play! Okay. Go ahead, bucko. I can do that too. Damn it! I got. Double kill! You love to see it. I should have used Axel Crash, whatever. Dang. I don't know what I died to, but I probably should have swapped instead of tried to brute force that. Oh well, no biggie. I've got Mega Energy, I'm still holding strong. I can use you to boost. Bye-bye. Why am I crouching? Get up, you dumbass. Nice. Honestly, you know what? I'll take that. That's a dub. That is a G to the G. There we go. There's some points. Alright. Did not get an Aether Ball that time. Makes me sad. This is a really interesting meta. Already, so far, we've seen a good variety. Zygarde and Dragonite have both... Oh, that's a cool picture. Zygarde and Dragonite have both been in both matches. No Garchomp. No Baxcalibur. Ren, Garchomp. Well, there's Garchomp. And there's Floette. That's so obnoxious. I knew that was going to happen the second I saw Floette. Floette has Synthesis. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Ooh, okay, a lot of recovery. And I'm dead. I went for it. Person was pretty good with their Floette. I will give them that. They had some good movement. That was not the right Pokemon to attack, but whatever. Beautiful. Lucario barely dodges that. Wow, really? This fucking Floette is just cleaning up. You chose Light of Ruin on me? Alright. Yeah, fuck you! Oh my god, that Dragon Rush is so fast! Dude, the Dragon Rush comes... I couldn't even react! That was insane! Oh god. Where were you going? Thanks for inflating my ego. Hello, Nime. Welcome in. How you doing? This is a really fascinating for fun season. I wish that we were getting Pokeballs instead of Mega Shards, but whatever. It's a really interesting and unique season. However, if they keep going with this, I'm probably not gonna be doing more seasons. Just because it's like, why? That dragon do be rushing. Dragonite, Greninja, and Excadrill. Hey, you want to use Icicle Crash, bud? Nice pick. That's a good trade, I'll take that. There is our first opposing Excalibur in match 4. And it lived that CC. That's fascinating. Oh, I used it on the wrong Pokemon. That is really unfortunate because Scolipede was perfectly fine and I fucked up. Oh well. Didn't kill. Nice swap. Get me out of there. I don't know what's going on. How? What the fuck? Oh, it's ghost type. Duh. Lynn, you big smelly willy. That was a good rampage. I had a feeling I was gonna die from whatever that was. I didn't see it was Excalibur, but that was a good little rampage. Very happy with that. Good night. Hello? By the way, interesting little fact is Delphox's ability is Levitate. We apparently saw that from some Pokemon Champions stuff that was shadow dropped. Damn it. I should have Mega'd in hindsight, but whatever. Still got first. I'm happy with that. Hello, Natbug. How's it going, dude? Glaive Rush is interesting. It doesn't take, nice, love ball. It doesn't have as much wind up as I thought it would have. I guess that's because it has an okay amount of unlag, but still. Shiny Cleffa. That's a flex. Zygarde, Delphox, another Zygarde. No swap? They just raw dogged it? Oh my god, close combat didn't kill? That's so shameful. No! Fucking Lucario, dude. Dynamic punch. Dang. I can't hit that Zygarde, apparently. That kind of sucks, because I wasn't banking on it, but I was kind of hoping I would. Yeah, hitting a target in motion just ain't easy. And, dude, McTanky Tankerson the Dragonite. Okay, I'll take that. Can I lock on to the Zygarde, please? That actually sucks. Cool. Probably shouldn't have Mega Evolved. I can't do shit! I couldn't swap. Nice! Last second finish. Love it. $190. And got a friend ball. That's what I'm doing it for. This season is interesting, it really is. I don't see myself doing any more after this. If these are all gonna be like this, I have no... like, I already got everything out of Mega Shards, you know? So to believe it's Season 8? Yeah, they do a new season, what, every 3 weeks, basically? How you doing, Sato? Chimecho. Hey, there's Chimecho. I fear not the flamethrower. I fear not whatever that Greninja's gonna do. I do fear Magnet Bomb. Oh my god, the lamppost of defense! I mean, I know they call them guiding lights, but holy shit, dude. That's weak. Oh god. No, dude! Icicle Crush is treated like a fucking special move, so I have to be closer. I gotta keep that in mind. The fuck was that? Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Full flying press. Damn it. Dude, fucking Lucario is so obnoxiously bad. You would think Lucario is great, but no, it has been a disappointment every time I've used it. Nice. Cool. Like that. How is Baxcalibur? Baxcalibur is okay. Like, that's the best way to put it. It's alright. That was nice collateral. I mean, I constantly find myself wishing I had Metagross. I am definitely seeing some good Pokemon that... That's a good picture. Where I'm thinking, dang, that would actually be nice to use. I'm actually really surprised I'm not seeing Garchomp. I saw Garchomp, what? One, maybe two matches, I think? Like, he's not disallowed. You guys know that, right? In the same vein, too, I've seen Excadrill once, I think? Although, I guess, like, is there a reason to use Garchomp when you can just use Zygarde? I mean, the legendaries that got Megas aren't restricted. You could just run Zero or a Darkrai Zygarde or something like that. Lucario, Scarm. There's our first two Scarms. Interesting. Shit, that sucks. Are you for real? Dude, Lucario is such a disappointment. It has the moves and everything. It just can't get the kills. It's max attack and it can't get the kills. Enforce that core, bitch. Dang. Dude, it's painful. Like, I look at 110 attack and I'm like, dude, that's so good. But this ain't Gen 4, bro. Back in my day. Oh, God. Ow. That sucks. Dude, Baxcalibur, you walked into that. Hey, close combat finally got a kill. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that Ice Punch would hit the Zygarde because I knew I wasn't going to be able to navigate to the Zygarde properly, so that was what went on in that last half second. That's okay though. A strong second place, 7 kills. What sucks about using Lucario, Sato, you missed the first, like, hour, I guess. But, or hour and 15 minutes, probably. But, like, I picked Lucario for the ground ice coverage. Honestly, maybe I should use Crabominable. Ice Stab. Still strong physical attack. Some decent bulk. Wow, I'm on this side? I'm never on this side of this arena. What the fuck? No, why did you have to move? Oh my god. Ice Crash is annoying. Everybody's got their snakes out. Everybody out here with their snakes. About to get banned off YouTube for this shit. Wow. We live that? We live that. Thank you very much. Are you for real? Well. What the fuck? Fuck it, we go out and bang. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I did just nullify the Mega though, which is pretty good. Oh my god. Lucario is a disappointment! Whatever. I didn't really know what I was doing for that last, like, 30 seconds. A lack of power-up moves with decent uptime hurts. I mean, anything that gives +2 normally is pretty good. You plus move something that gives +2, it'll last a while. I'll tell you what hurts right now, the lack of fucking held items. If I could be using Life Orb on Lucario like I wanted, at least it would be good. Like, all of these near misses, or near KOs would at least... Like, it would at least do something. I'd get the kills. Bulk Up and Power Up Punch. Yeah, Power Up Punch doesn't last very long, but, I mean, it does just give +1. Like, Swords Dance and Nasty Plot last a while. But, I mean, anything that kind of divests a little bit, not very good. Thank you, I'm in my corner. Heatran, Darkrai. Thing. I'm just gonna walk away from you. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that thing? Wait a second. What the hell was that? Was that Magnet Bomb? Oh god. Okay, so I am definitely struggling against steals a lot more than I thought I would be. The Steel Fairies, the... oh god. The Steel Flyings. Bitch ass. Oh, you were talking about Crabominable specifically. Okay. I mean, yeah, that I don't know. Lucario is not that fast either. Ironically, Lucario's walk speed kind of blows Chode. Damn, Magnet Bomb's tough. What? Oh, Magearna. Well, this is a wash. That is the worst I've done in a while. Let's take a look at the crab. God, it gets so bulky when it megas. Nope, no Sword Stance. Absol, Heatran, Staraptor, hey. Alright, I am curious to see. Good damage. Not exactly how I wanted that to go, but that's okay. His core was enforced, but not anymore. Take that out. Thank you very much. I used the wrong move, but that's okay. Damn. It didn't pick him! Oh my god, that is such a fucking letdown. What was that? I am annoyed that this Lucario is alive. God, it's so fucking... Alright, sure. Whatever you say. I definitely swapped, but alright. That was a mistake. Damn it! Oh, my plan! I tried. No way they got that. Dragon Pulse comes out quick, honestly. Special attackers I'm kind of sleeping on for this, but they have been my biggest obstacles so far. That's not true. Those steel types absolutely were, but the special attackers, like, they come out quick. The Cave of Origin, no selfie. I dig it. Gren, Grandpa, Max. That didn't kill. Damn it. He did the toss out animation and nothing happened. Bullshit! That's obnoxious. Alright, everybody's out there with their megas out? Fine. I see you. Nice double kill. Grandpa would be fun to use, honestly. Dude, are you... This is why the physical attackers are supposed to be better, and yet still, I'm having the issue of I can't fucking get in the position I want. That is so obnoxious. What was this? Oh my god. You've got to be joking. I don't know what just happened there. ISO Crash has been really obnoxious to use. I think... I almost wonder if... Oh, that was beautiful. That was so good! Oh my god. Felix, how you doing? Reasons like that are why I chose Close Combat as my fighting stab on Lucario. And I got a heavy ball. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know about this. I really don't know how... Like, should I remake this team at this point? If I'm seeing pockets, should I be remaking the team? I mean, it's only this season after all, right? That. Oh, Floette. Oh god, it's Floette. Icy Wind knocked me out. That's so... That Steel Beam is scary. This pick. Damn. Maybe for Alligator would have been better. I'm gonna die. Not only did I die, I didn't get the kill, and it got stolen. Dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. There has never been a more disappointing Pokemon than Lucario. Come on, dude! Oh, the lack of held items hurts so bad. I'm dead. I was kind of hoping I would get 2 and get that other Garchomp, but whatever. Dude, the lack of held items sucks. Considering I haven't used Megas most of the time. I mean, like, every season, my Mega has been, like, the tertiary pick. Zard for a while, then Scolipede. I have strictly relied heavily on Metagross and Gyarados and their held items. So my perception of how much damage I should be doing is completely skewed. Especially given that Metagross's Expert Belt made up so much extra damage. Oh, that's cute. Surely they're not going to stay in, right? Find a spot, dude! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At this point, I'm just building meter. I was just trying to build meter that entire time. You've got to be joking. Okay, nice. That little moment where it had to take a half step is what ended up killing it. I didn't get the kill on Garchomp. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You've... Lucario can't do shit. And oh my god, dude. Nothing has any power. All the power I ever had came from Expert Belt. And now it's gone. It's so frustrating. The fact that I actually can't kill anything is horribly frustrating. Greninja, Lucario, Heatran. Oh god. I'm dead. What a clutch dodge! No, that sucks. You've got to be joking. Dude. Well, I'm gonna get the item collector bonus at least. Ace Punch. Yeah, this sucks. Like the complete every single attack that just does like 90% kills me. I mean, look, we're just getting to E rank. Last week when I played, And we basically blitzed going from Z rank to A rank in, what, 80 minutes, basically? We're only halfway there right now. And it's because of all just the fucking... all the misses. Icicle Crash is fucking obnoxious to use. I'd be better off using something like Ice Beam. Nothing actually dies. There's our first Clefable. That's surprising. Case in point! There he goes. Lucario finally got another kill on another Lucario. Okay. Dax is big, that's an alpha. I mean, this is about what I expected him to be in his normal size. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Should have gone for CC. I don't think CC would have fired, but... okay. Dude. I couldn't lock on, it's okay. I couldn't find them. If I could have, I would have played that a little bit better. Wow. Again, that would have killed if I had a fucking expert belt. This is reinforcing I probably should have picked Starmie. Wow, that fucking blows. I should have picked a dual screen Starmie like I was first thinking. Because the power just isn't there. Did that count? I think that counted for them. Oh my god, it did. We tied for first. That's okay. I'm okay with that. No, dealt last attack. At least I got a friend ball. I am happy as long as I get an Aper ball, to be honest. But I gotta admit, this season fucking sucks. It's a fun gimmick. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun gimmick, but... dude... the items do so much heavy lifting. Like, if Lucario had either a Life Orb or an Expert Belt, it'd be cleaning up. I'm also getting a bit of 4 move slot syndrome because having Blaze Kick on Lucario would be really nice. For Alligator, okay. I feel bad about that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what to do between the sneeze and trying to get out of that Zero Aura. That just was unfortunate. And that was an unfortunate way to come back, too. I should have SD'd. Cool. What do you mean you only use Megas? How do you even do that? Surely we live? Go! Get him with a badass Mega Horn! Well, it kinda did. Oh my god. No, dude. Well, at least I won, right? This sucks. At least I'm getting Aper Balls. I think I'm getting Aper Balls on average a little bit more than I normally do. I might just pivot, honestly. Like, we can just go see what Garchomp Z is about. Do the Goldengo thing. Hey, look at Delibird. That's rare. Because this is just obnoxious. Zero Aura is a better fighting type than Lucario is. Like, let's just get that out of the way. Okay. That's nice. Garm. This dude. Surely we live? No. I kind of just let that happen. Man, do I miss Metagross. It was strong, it had an item, it had natural bulk. Steel is just goated. What the fuck?! You've got to be joking. Okay, can you die now, please? Of course you can't. Dude, my Pokemon can't kill a goddamn thing. Great. I thought I was dead. I am dead. Let me guess, Mega? Yeah. This is annoying! I lost my SD. Okay, I was gonna fucking say. You literally just use Steelix, Gyarados, and Clefable in one-shot or two-shot most things? Well, at least right off the bat, 2/3 of your team is unusable. That makes me feel a little better. Guess what, Sato? Your strats can't work either, bitch. Mega Garchomp flying is scary. Dude, Mega Garchomp Z is crazy. Like, genuinely. Oh, go! Headbutt him! Go, 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 go! Boom, bitch. For once, my planning finally worked. Dang. I thought about swapping. Is it DLC megas? No, it's only megas that are that have been introduced in the game. Which is why you can see Garchomp. Excuse the fuck out of me! Which is why you can see Garchomp Z, but you can't see normal Garchomp. Which is why Lucario can't Mega. As you can see, it has no Mega Stone. Maybe we get the kill? Maybe we get the kill. Yeah. I say, confidently knowing Lucario is never gonna kill a goddamn thing. Damn it. Yeah, so if Omega wasn't introduced in ZA base or the DLC, you can't use it. Hey, Mega Floette. First time we're seeing that. Dude, the flinch. Nice. Some of my strats are working. That beam is steel? Ooh, the swap! I actually got a clutch swap for once. Dude, it just walked into it. I was singing the whole time, please don't walk into the fucking beam. I hate this. Maybe I should be using Scolipede more. It sucks because Scolipede has like no coverage at all. But it would be a lot better defensively against Magearna. I miss Metagross, dude. Even if I had to use Mega Metagross, like at least I would still be using Metagross, you know? It has the typing, it has the move pool, it has the natural bulk. Like Metagross, Baxcalibur, Scolipede, that would be tough, dude. I'm sick of seeing Skarmory! I shouldn't have Swords Dance. What's wrong with me? Incoming Floor Cannon. Cool. Oh, everybody's coalescing for the Earthquake Promenade? Yeah, just feed the Magearna player. Got it. I can't Mega! And my poor little bug just walked right into the fire. First impression is interesting. Why did I use Earthquake? What the hell possessed me to use Earthquake instead of Icicle Crash? That thing's dead. That was a gamble. This whole alpha status is not helping Excalibur's spacing, like, at all. Nice snipe, damn. I really thought I got out of that. Are you fucking serious? He walked into the fire, didn't get Earthquake off, and then the Absol got the kill. Dude, give me my Metagross back. I have never liked Metagross anywhere near as much as I do right now. Is there a better moveset I can give to Scolipede? Like, did Scolipede get anything from the fucking DLC? Okay, let's see. Why does its Mega give it 20 more special attack? I wish they did Mega Scolipede better. So badly. Jesus Christ, from downtown. Why didn't I just use Earthquake? Dude, Garchomp Z fires off moves so fast. Maybe I should be using Mega Lucario Z. Oh, cool. That was nice. Should've just Mega'd. Dude, Magearna is so tanky. Bullshit. fucking kidding me, dude? Base 147 attack. Actually, even more as a mega. How is the ranking going so far? I fucking hate it. I would be done by now, or at least close to it, if I were using my normal team. This rule set fucking blows. All I can kill is the stuff that's 4 times weak. Or is weak to close combat, because at least that'll get the kill, but that's about it. I don't understand how Baxcalibur isn't racking up kills. Like, at best, I'm getting picks. Like, tell me how that's not a fucking kill! Oh my god. Dude, stop! I could have gotten 2 different kills, you bastard! Oh my god. Use Lucario Z? I'm thinking about it. I'll have to remake Lucario entirely, and I don't really know what I want from it. But it would be better than the fuckfest that's going on right now. Ah, yes. Good. I thought about using Emboar too, and I really should have. Using Emboar would have been such a... Oh god. No, come back, dude, please. I'm dead. I'm sticking with Scolipede. Like, what I'm seeing on the field right now, I'm sticking with Scolipede. Yes! Oh god, the Skarmories! Why didn't I use Emboar? Cool. Oh, somebody DC'd. Nah, we tie, bitch. We tie. Man, I don't know. Maybe with Lucario, I should swap off of Ice Punch and use Blaze Kick. I mean, Lucario's not getting the kills anyway against the things that are 4 times weak. So maybe it'd help against Skarmory. No, it wouldn't. Let's be real. So you're somewhat in that situation you're in? I mean, if you're an S, I would just consider that a win and just not play with that character. I would just let that stay eternal. Well, I fed. Wow, I fed so much. Timed it. You've got to be fucking shitting me! You're telling me that's all Lucario could muster on a Garchomp? Was fucking 50%? Dude, Mega Garchomp has to have something built in like multi-scale. That is a fucking scam. Sure. Alright, yeah, whatever. That, yeah. Please get the kill. Unreal! Dude, I don't get it. Like, Chandeler's got some physical bulk, sure, but like, what? I'm max attack, dude! Well, that Study looked really cool in that picture. This might be the most infuriating PvP has been. This is absolutely just the worst. Go, go, go! Worth it. Well, double down is always worth it. Oh, finally, a raw kill! Holy shit. And I don't have enough Mega Energy. That sliver that I'm off? Oh, that's great. I love that. Please. What? Excuse the fuck out of me. What kind of interaction was that? I hate this. This is fucking horrible, dude. Maybe I should swap to Ice Hammer. The slow effect from Ice Hammer sucks, but like, dude, this blows. I'm getting risky with it. I shouldn't have gotten risky with it. Because from downtown came the floor cannon of death. Actually, I was running light. How did that attack not land? I have no idea. It was able to get Stone Edge off on me, and I couldn't... It was able to get Stone Edge off on me and start Mega Evolving before I could get Icicle Crash off. That is so fucked. Like, just get me out of here. I don't care anymore. We've stuck with this team the entire way. This has been a complete failure. Lucario was an awful choice. Baxcalibur, despite its insane attack stat, can't clean up anything. And somehow Scolipede's been slightly better than it normally is. I don't even know what the Scolipede is EV'd in anymore either. It's been fucking appalling. Hey, first Meganium. Garchomp X, everybody's using alphas. I like that. Sure. Sure, nah, I didn't want to swap, that's cool. Not to mention the typical amount of online jank that this crap-ass game has. It's actually not the game's fault, it's Nintendo's. Let's keep it a buck. I'm afraid of you. I am no longer afraid of you. Blade Rush comes out quick. Huh? Excuse the fuck out of me, what was that? We're just not gonna lock on? Cool. Damn. Dude, they made Magnet Bomb crazy in this game. Skarm with Magnet Bomb is actually nutty. Wow. I hate Baxcalibur. I hate Baxcalibur so much. Dude, I tried swapping so much. I was mashing the fuck out of the plus button. Or, not the plus button, but up on the D-pad. And nothing was happening. Fucking atrocious. Honestly, maybe I should just be using Lucario Z, because even though it'll lose physical attack, it'll fire off moves faster. Maybe that's all I need from it. I don't know. This is a problem that is unsolved by me. And at this point, there's not even a point to trying to figure it out. I will say though, if I don't hit A rank by the 3-hour mark, which is in 15 minutes, which is crazy to me, daylight savings time has fucked me up severely, I should say. I cannot believe it's 1:20. It feels like it's 11 right now. Yeah, if I don't hit A rank, then we'll just do the rest of this in another stream. Because I still have a couple quests to do and the Garchomp Z, so... Like, I definitely don't mind divvying this up. Fuck you. I want that so bad. Nice. Hey, I actually got to swap. Please, come on, go, go, go. It didn't kill! It didn't fucking kill! Are you serious right now? I don't believe that! Fuck it, I'm just building meter. This is unfathomable. Hail Mary? No, of course not. Of course not. I don't even know what to do anymore. Nice wasted plus move. I'm completely at a loss. Dude, get bent! I... Hail Mary, EQ. This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, like, you guys have seen the past, like, 4 seasons. You guys have seen, like, the past 4 seasons of PvP, where I've done nothing but romp. I mean, that leads me to believe that this is a me problem, and I'm sure to a decent degree it is. But, like, what the hell, man? Lucario couldn't be more useless. Baxcalibur can't get a single kill. I can't hit anything. That Charizard Y picture looked really cool. No, dude, I told you! Like, if Lucario was allowed to have an item, it would be getting all the kills it's not. It doesn't matter what that item is, whether that would be Life Orb, Expert Belt, whatever. It would be getting the kills. Because that's so much extra percentage. Like, sure, it's not that strong comparatively to how it used to be. But, like, it is missing the kills because I'm not allowed to hold an item. God damn it. This sucks. Cool. I really should have used Starmie though. Using dual screen Starmie would have been so much better than Lucario for the most part. Lucario has been able to pop off a little bit. The plus moves just aren't doing it. You've got to be joking. I missed out on that kill because of that. I mean, I won't deny that Skarmy's been better. Absolutely, Skarmy has been way better. But even Baxcalibur can't do a damn thing. And Baxcalibur has objectively more attack. Like, even in its base form, it has way more attack than its Mega. Well, not way more than its Mega. But it's something like 143 versus 147. Whoops, I didn't mean to. Not to mention, Ice Skull Crash has been horrible. Ice Skull Crash has been downright the worst move I've ever used. What's my dragon move? I'm not using a dragon move. I'm using Swords Dance, Earthquake, Iron Head, Ice Skull Crash. Which, honestly, at this point, I'm considering putting Bulldoze on as a second ground move because I'm struggling more with Magearna than anything else. Like, on the pecking order, it's like Magearna. Ironically enough, no, it's Magearna, Skarmory, and then, ironically enough, probably other Baxcalibur. Or Chandelure. Somehow Chandelure isn't dying to Earthquake. Like, a plus moved Earthquake running off of max attack Baxcalibur is not killing Chandelure. Dang, I let that happen. That's okay. I kind of challenged that. I wanted to see what they would do. Oh my fucking god. Cool. Hey, the first Golurk. Fuck it, nah, I'm just gonna Mega. I was debating it, but no, there's no. I mean, look at that! Even Garchomp couldn't! They've got to be running max defense or something. I just don't get it. Also, by the way, Lucario is not here to be a Steel type. Lucario is here to have offensive coverage. It's not doing a good job of it. Absolutely, oh, fuck this. Absolutely, Jilrun Skarm would probably be doing better. Oh, that sucks. Is Magearna the meta for the season? Thanks for catching up. Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because Magearna has amazing stats and it has really good moves. And apparently it can snipe you from halfway across the map. Okay, one more game like that and we're out of this rat hole. This has been horrible. I have had such a miserable time with this season. That's a cool picture. Absolutely, this was not a good team choice. Like, not even remotely. Oh, god damn. Okay, that thing is never gonna die. Fuck off. What? Oh, X control. Damn it. It lived because of the reflect, but again, if I would have had an item, it probably would have killed. Dude, dig on that thing is so fucked up, actually. I didn't get the kill. That means it didn't die from my icicle crash. From a stab icicle crash from Baxcalibur, it did not die. Please let that be on the record. What the fuck is Garchomp's ability? This is psychotic. I'm dead. Dude, Magearna's dual stabs obliterate me. Okay, judging by the damage on that, its ability has to be something similar to Solid Rock. It's not quite multi-scale because that wouldn't have done nearly that much. It has to be something more like Solid Rock that reduces super effective damage taken. That is the best I can guess. That sucks. I don't know. Okay, you want to try that again, but better? Just play defense. Okay, I was gonna fucking say. Fuck that. That was misery. That was absolutely abhorrent from the word go. I hated every second of that. Oh my god, was that bad. Somehow, okay, let's go over what we witnessed, okay? Because I'm gonna end in a few minutes, but let's go over this. So first off, as usual, the back half did nothing. That's par for the course, right? Like those first 13, 14 ranks, whatever, nothing happens until you get to like rank F. So whatever to that. I don't know. Does anybody want to see fucking I don't know. Let's just rest until I get something cool, I guess. We didn't see Electros. Electros might have been pretty solid for... No, actually, you wouldn't even need to use Electros because you could use Zeraora. Zeraora would have been an amazing Pokemon to use. A team of Zeraora and Magearna would have had so much offensive coverage, it probably wouldn't have mattered what you went up against. As for your third, I don't even know what you'd pick as your third after that. Because Magearna itself is an amazing Pokemon. I already said at the beginning that I knew I was going to struggle with it, but that was just on a whole other level. Baxcalibur was terrible. I mean, holy shit, was Baxcalibur one of the worst choices I could have picked. I was thinking it'd be great, but somehow, even though it's max attack, it couldn't get any kills. I don't even know how or why. Feraligatr might have been decent to cover things like fucking, what the fuck, Chandelure. Like, that could have been pretty good. Have it Mega and have your Dragon type coverage. That could have been decent. You would have had... Oh, look. Yeah, Feraligatr could have had Ice coverage. It could have had the ground coverage like I was already looking for. Without Mega, I don't think it would have been as good. But, I mean, the typing is just solid. Other than Magearna that you have to watch out for, its typing is just so damn good. A team like that could have been good, but I'm not using my mythicals, so it's not something I could have used. Skarmory is great. Skarmory had great natural bulk. It had good offense. Swords Dance helped shore it up. It didn't look like Skarmory was necessarily getting kills either, though. If I had to say, like, I don't know if you guys were noticing that, but Skarmory wasn't necessarily getting one-shots either. It was definitely fast and cleaned up. But... yeah, I don't know about that. Using Zygarde, I don't think Zygarde was the move. I think a lot of people fell into the Zygarde Garchomp trap, the Zygarchomp. And using something that would have had good, that would have had enough damage to... I guess I'm shiny hunting Feebas now. Using something that would have been strong enough and still having a 4 times effective move. Like, probably not for Alligator. But I mean, if your third was Baxcalibur or something like that, I don't think that would have been a bad choice. But using Baxcalibur as your primary DPS like I was not the move. Absolutely not. Or... wow, that's insane. Or, I don't know, what could have picked up some good... Greninja? Greninja might have been good. We all know Greninja's strong. The special attacking Pokemon were kind of strong this time, it felt like. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but the special attacks weren't necessarily... the special attackers weren't getting swarmed like they normally do. And while that's still a weakness of the special attackers, I think that it was less severe this time for sure. Emboar could have been good. Emboar could have been a solid anti-meta because you would have access to fire for the steals as well as ground if you really wanted to double down. It's got some pretty good natural bulk. I think you would have had to invest in its physical bulk probably. I can definitely see a some sort of divergence with splitting its EVs a little bit and then getting some investment with bulk up. I think that could have been solid and helped against a lot of the Pokemon. You would slightly struggle still with Magearna's fairy typing, but it would be a neutral hit, which is a lot better than taking super effective damage. But, why am I doing this? Yeah, I definitely think Zeraora is an amazing pick. Especially because when it megas, it's just super fast. Garchomp Z, I don't know what Garchomp Z is about yet. Garchomp Z's innate ability is something akin to Solid Rock, we know that much. Because it has taken... I mean, like, you guys saw how much damage that Garchomp Z took from Scoliped's Mega Horn. That was on par with a 4 times effective ice move. From full HP. And as good as Scolipede is, like, Scolipede has some good physical attack when it's megaed. It's not that good. So it has to have something that reduces super effective damage taken, which is what I was trying to figure out from last season too. And that just makes it obscene. I mean, like, dude, you have like a built-in Yachi Berry. That's fucking goated. I mean, we're still not going to know exactly what Garchomp's deal is until I unlock it, because I'm not going to look that up yet. But, like, dude, what the hell? And while Floette was a bit of an issue, Magearna was just Floette but better. It had better coverage, it had the amazing type combo. I mean, like... we all know Fairy Steel is probably the best type combination of all time, right? Mega Mawile, Crown Zacian, Magearna itself already. Like, this isn't anything new. But with such strong moves as Steel Beam and Floor Cannon, like, you're getting your one-shots easy. Even if you're taking... plus, it's insane... it's insane stats. Like, dude, Baxcalibur's Earthquakes weren't doing shit to it. Like, I know everything has bulk in this game. Everything is EV to have a lot more bulk because of how speed is functionally useless. Get me out of here. But, like, dude, what the fuck? Are there any solid fire-type megas besides Emboar that were allowed in the season? No. I still have the tab open. I'm pretty sure... well, no, there was Delphox. Delphox is an offensive-oriented fire mega. But It's pretty glass cannon-y, and I don't think it would live anything. Oh, duh, Chandelure too. Chandelure had some insane amount of bulk. The Chandelure weren't dying. I don't know why that was. They were not dying to one of the highest attack stats in the game using Earthquake on it. Tell me what kind of fuckery is that? When the only held items are Mega Stones, how is Chandelure, with its mediocre 75 HP, living Earthquakes from something with 147 physical attack? Damn, Galarian Yamask. Damn, that's cool. I mean, I just have no idea what the fuck was going on. I think a team of Zeraora, Magearna, Feraligatr would have done really well, honestly. But you would have to use your Mega on Feraligatr. And that's if you were coming into the Fire Megas, or if you needed a, if you needed some extra oomph for, like, opposing Magearnas, maybe? I don't know. $110 defenses on what? Mega Chandelure? Because I'm talking about the normal Chandelure not dying to Earthquake. Like, non-Mega versus non-Mega? Whoops. Yeah, 90 defense, that's what I thought. Which means they must have been going into full bulk, which is why they would have had Calm Mind. But even still, like, how could Calm Mind possibly make up the damage on... Like, I know Chandelure's got, what, like 130 special attack or something like that? So, like, fully investing in your physical defense and bulk, and then using Calm Mind to shore up damage on, what, Overheat and Heat Wave? I mean, I guess it did the fucking trick. Because that shit's nutty. Here's those Farfetch'd. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, those Chandelure were insane. I really just, for the most part, I really want to know why Baxcalibur just wasn't doing what I thought it would. Like, Baxcalibur was performed so poorly. Lucario I kind of expected. Lucario I used Season 1 and I think 2, I'm not sure about that. And it didn't do that well. And I didn't expect it to do amazingly. But I mean, there were so many things it just couldn't pick up that I just don't understand. Like, it was just flat out horrible. And it had one good moment where I got a triple kill with CC, which was why I picked CC, because I knew things like that could happen. But, like, wowzers, dude. With 0 investment, your min 320 special attack. Look at level 50. Because from what I calced, Baxcalibur was at over 200 physical attack at level 50. Where is this fucking portal at? Does 150 to 197 special attack. Yeah, I mean, I guess with a Calm Mind boost, it'd still definitely pick up kills. Especially using a move like Overheat. But I mean, still, some of those, like... I guess it wasn't actually taking me out from full. So it makes sense. It was definitely cleaning up, but not getting the one-shots. Which is still crazy. I think something like Garchomp, thinking about it again, like Mega Garchomp Z, with how quick it is to use moves and with its weird, strange amount of bulk. Like I still don't know how to tackle it. Hey, here's this Clobbopus. It's so just bizarre. Also, Golisopod was better than I thought it would be. I struggled against opposing Golisopod, and I did actually think about using it, so I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't. Yeah, Magearna really was the only one-shot Pokemon. And I don't even think most of them were boosted either. I think it was just Magearna. Which makes sense because it has insane special attack and it has 2 really strong moves, even if they do have negative effects. I mean, Steel Beam, you take a quarter of your HP when you use it. Who fucking cares if you just get the kill anyway, right? Floor cannon, you lose your special attack. Oh no. You know? You get Calm Mind or whatever. There was that one that was dual screens. I didn't see dual screens that much this time. I feel like they would have been better this go around than any other. And I did want to use the dual screen Skarmy that I originally built. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't, honestly. Excalibur did good up until the higher echelons, which kind of sucked, but opposing Excalibur with Glaive Rush were a lot stronger than I thought they would be. Glaive Rush fires off a lot faster than I thought it did, and in hindsight, I probably would have thrown that on instead of Iron Head. Because Iron Head was nice for the surprise factor on fairy types, but it did nothing to Magearna. It was only really useful against Floette. It couldn't clean up anything except against Crabominable, I think. Even opposing Excalibur, it still couldn't kill even with a Swords Dance boost. Like the end lag, or I guess it's an end recoil, way outweighed using Iron Head over it. Either way, honestly, I don't think Excalibur was the move. The theory of Ice Ground being as good as it is just didn't really apply that much this season. Ice was still good for Garchomp and a Zygarde, but using Icicle Crash was a terrible idea. I really should have used Ice Hammer even if it would have had the speed penalty. Just Ice Hammer, then swap to something else. And then just deal with it. Did I have fun using Excalibur? No. No, I didn't. Its EQs couldn't kill. Icicle Crash was a terrible move. Iron Head was not worth it. If I swapped out Iron Head for Glaive Rush and then used Ice Hammer instead, that might have been better. Yeah, I didn't have fun using any part of that team except Scolipede. And Scolipede just isn't good. Scolipede does not have the coverage. I mean, even with the DLC TMs, I still have Scolipede's TM list pulled up. The DLC gave it Trailblaze, Double Hit, First Impression, and Skull Bash. That's it. And Acid Spray, I guess. Like, Scolipede has nothing going on. Hey, Sato with the sub. Thanks, man. The Primer sub. Thanks, dude. I'm not really sure if using Golisopod would have been good either. Like, Golisopod's strong and it's got some bulk, but dude, it has no coverage. Drill Run is decent for it. It's pretty solid given that Drill Run has a high crit rate. But, like, for the most part, Leech Life wouldn't have been good, even though it would have been amazing stab. Liquidation would have been solid. But... Iron Head would have been nice, too, actually, for some fairies, for whatever that's worth. I don't know, using Golisopod would have sucked, but... I don't think it would have been awful. It has good typing, Bug Water is solid. Oh! Timer Ball is cool for Meditite. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if there would have been one really good team. Like, using Magearna, Chandelure. Using Magearna, of course, if you really wanted to go meta, Magearna's the pick, right? Magearna is a #1 baby. And then... You know, you'd be facing off against a lot of steals. Chandelure is a good option for the steals. I don't think it does anything outside of that, really. I feel like Zeraora would be a good pick for the most part. Feraligatr was pretty naturally bulky, of course, outside of getting ganked by fairies. Yeah, like, Feraligator's got okay bulk. It's got power. It's got a good typing. It's got a great move pool. It's got that fabled ground ice coverage that I thought would be amazing, and it still kind of was. But Feraligatr definitely needs to be mega in order to pull that off. Magearna, even though Magearna is better with its mega, of course, by itself, it did perfectly fine. Like, you could run Magearna without its Mega Stone and be okay. And then you have, like, I don't know, Zeraora has awesome coverage. And I don't think it needs its Mega. Like, Plasma Fist hits pretty hard. It has fighting coverage. Oh my god, look at how big fucking Alpha Clobbopus looks. I love it. Look at its big fucking head. Come on. Dang. Yeah, I mean, looking at the list, like, Drampo was pretty cool, actually. Drampo is kind of a sleeper pick. I think that would have been neat. How did you get over here? I feel like yet again Zygarde is not a good pick. Everybody picks Zygarde, but I don't know how good it actually is. When I did see Tatsugiri, I don't think Tatsugiri was good. I didn't see Glamora or Scovillain. I did see Halucha. I don't think Halucha would have been great. What do I know? Did see Heatran. I mean, Heatran is just so... Heatran would have been pretty good. I feel like as a whole. It's just the 4 times weakness to ground is just not it. I definitely think if you were to pick a Fire Mega, Chandelure, especially with the Calm Mind full physical bulk setup, is kind of the way to go. Alpha Launcher, that's cool. I don't know, but this season sucked. I'm kind of annoyed that I did it, quite frankly. I really don't feel strongly about it. It was fun for a bit, but the second half completely fucking sucked. I really, really, really did not have that much fun. And if there are future seasons that are like this, maybe I'll do some of it. Not a ton. The biggest detriment being that the rewards were Mega Shards. Like, Mega Shards were the fucking rewards. I know I said I was just doing it for fun, but dude, when there's not much fun to be had, what are you doing it for? That was kind of philosophical, wasn't it? Yeah, the promotion rewards weren't Pokeballs, they were just Mega Shards. Motherfucker. Yeah, the whole thing was ass. There was nothing fun about this. How many Mega Shards do I have now after all that? All right. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for me. It's 2 in the AM PM. And I'm mad and annoyed and sad. By the way, I had to fucking hunt to get a goddamn Baxcalibur earlier. Was not on the stream at all. I did that offline yesterday. I had to fucking hunt to get a goddamn... Ugh, whatever. Anyway... That's, yeah, that's a good lol right there. I'm gonna go fuck off now. What a fucking terrible exercise this was. The next time I stream this game, next time I stream this game, I have this. There's a couple other quests you get after you do this. And we also have the Garchomp, so that'll be a fun little short stream. And maybe I'll shiny hunt something. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for the hyperdimension Vivillon, I guess, because for some reason, despite this being a Kalos game, there are only 3 Vivillon patterns to get. What the fuck? This would have been the perfect game to have brought back Pokeball Vivillon. And still nothing. Game sucks. Anyway, let's get a what up from the lost shiny phalanx before I go. The one that shows up but doesn't actually have the home to go back to, so it just keeps going back and forth. Did I capture it? No, I didn't capture it. Okay. There he goes! And for some reason, he just goes around the entire Area 16 and doesn't stop. I don't know why this phalanx is like this. I really have no clue why this specific phalanx does this. See, look, now it wait. Let it get to the end. And now it turns around because there is a phalanx spawn there. Oh, look, it's the homie! The homie's going with him! Yo, let's go! He's got a traveling companion. Oh, no. No, they separated. Go, dude, go! Oh, no, he's lost! Oh, no, he did come back. Okay, so that is that one. Yeah, see, look, now they go together. And then this one's gonna go back to where it spawned, but it's just gonna turn around again. Like, look at this! Why do they do this? Oh my god, look at all the phalanx. Absol Blogs would be so happy right now. Look at them go together, dude. Oh my god, they are so homies. I love this. That's the boys. That's the squad right there. Anyway, I don't know why that happens. Yeah, I'm leaving now. So, thank you guys for watching. That was depressing, and I'm probably gonna play like 30 minutes of Battle Network 2, honestly, because I need to get this taste out of my mouth. So I'm not even gonna turn into sleep mode. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. You guys, thank you for watching. I guess I might be streaming Pokopia soon. That wasn't on my bingo card whatsoever. But yeah, shoutouts. Even though it was completely anonymous as a donation, thanks, shoutouts Viper. For the massive dono on that. Actually, yeah, no, one of my regulars came in and donated 70 for... They donated 70, and then they sent me a message on Discord saying it's for Pokopia. So, I get, yeah, that's happening soon. Hey Bella, how you doing? I'm tired though. My eyes hurt. I'm annoyed. That season sucked, and you were doom scrolling Instagram, dude. Don't doom scroll. It's not even satisfying. Like I've gotten caught. I've caught myself doom scrolling plenty of times. It's just not fun. Doom scrolling is just the most nothing thing you can do, and it doesn't even feel good at all. Anyways, yeah, you guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. I might be live tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'm on a pretty serious grind or job grind, so yeah. Anyways, you guys take care. Peace out. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and deuces.